In 2005, EA announced a partnership with director Steven Spielberg to develop 3 games throughout the remainder of the decade. Only one ever made it to retail release. Are there any real true facts about these other mystery games? When the partnership was first announced, 2 of the 3 games in the deal had been conceptualized. The first, LMNO, was supposed to be an action game with parkour and RPG elements designed to evoke emotion from the player. The second, PQRS, was a family-friendly game developed for the Wii as Boom Blox, which released in 2008. That Boom Blox was the first game released under this arrangement came as a bit of a surprise given the expectations of what Spielberg is known for outside of video games. Still, Boom Blox came about because Spielberg wanted a game he could enjoy with his kids, and like millions of others, had become enamored with Nintendo's Wii console. As for LMNO, its development wasn't quite as easygoing. Very few details about LMNO were ever released by the development team, but according to 1UP, the first-person action game centered around the exploits of the player and an alien named Eve who helped escape from a military compound. Spielberg's level of involvement varied on the project, but he did consult through the various stages of development. LMNO's main focus was about escaping law enforcement, while also trying to learn the truth about Eve and her special powers. A lot of effort was put into creating a realistic relationship with the player and Eve, making sure she wasn't over-sexualized and was more sympathetic and sensitive. Additionally, LMNO was reportedly only going to be a few hours long, but have an incredible amount of replayability due to the different possible scenarios you'd encounter while playing. Unfortunately, the game was a bit too ambitious for its time, and didn't have much to show even a few years into development. As a result, EA laid off a large portion of the staff in 2008. Though it did keep the concept around a little longer under a new name, The Escape Artist. Eventually, development was cancelled on this version of LMNO in 2009. The third game in the deal remains a mystery to this day, and it's even unclear as to whether or not a concept existed at all. Still, Steven Spielberg's ambitious plans for video games almost took hold, and that's a real true fact. Thanks for watching. Be sure to subscribe to our channel for even more real true facts. Don't forget to like Arcade Sushi on Facebook, follow Arcade Sushi on Twitter, and check out arcadesushi.com for more video game news and reviews.